Hey, what is going on, everybody? My name's Liam, and welcome back to some more Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh my god. Welcome back to Red Dead Redemption 1. We are back. This is part 2. We're continuing the story once again. We've got to go. Sorry, my throat just got really sore. So we got to go over to here. Do a mission for her, but I'm pretty sure we also have to go to Armadillo, yeah, and speak to Marshall Johnson and see what he wants. I think he's obviously an officer, but yeah. So just because this is closer, let's just do this, and yeah, let's get right into today's episode of Red Dead 1, not Red Dead 2.
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Mr. McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the driver's seat, come on!
Hey, where's the cars? Was there not like a car
You're
coming
looking
off
much
the boat?
better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss.
Yes.
I have not.
Well, that's relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it.
Whoa.
It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response.
Yeah, this is a long trip.
I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm
3
kinda new
years?
to it.
You're telling me. So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day.
Hang on,
The
I'll
kind of
listen to
fella
this.
laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
Hello, mister.
That's cool. So Uncle's taking care of the farm. So where's Abigail and Jack?
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Go to the doctor's office. Alright. This gives me what was the place called? Valentine vibes. I don't know what it is. This gives me that sort of vibe. Talk to the doctor and get some medicine.
Hi there.
Medicine. Sold out. Well, sorry to anyone who wanted medicine, but I just took it. Press to open your satchel. Medicine. You have full health. Oh. Cool.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Damn right. I can take care of myself. If you want to leave Armadillo, there are usually stagecoaches loading and unloading behind the freight station. Okay. Alright, you now purchase and rent and purchase properties. Ooh. Hey yo. I'll purchase this place. With my... I don't know how much money I've got. With my $0. Alright, there should have... Yeah, there was a mission here. Gotta go speak to the marshal, so let's see what he wants. Alright. I was gonna read that, but obviously not. That dude's cage, that cell is open.
Hey, you got a visitor.
Oh.
Shut up, you! And what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys?
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
On what? You getting cute with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Come on then, Marston. Follow me.
So who are we looking for?
Bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walton. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
I do what I can, Marston. We ain't.
Jesus, John.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Walton's the top screw. Let's get after him. Damn, he's seen it. Come on, don't lose him.
Let's go. Walton's as bad as you say he is. Why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality, and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walt's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Shola Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's the start, but there's plenty more where he came from.
Yeah. Come on.
Headed for Pleasant Town. Let's stop so we can get a better look.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn! Take cover! We'll work our way up this hill.
And that's not how I do things.
Move up to that wagon on your right. I'll cover you.
Oh, I have to.
Get to that crate. I got you covered. That fool behind the road was yours. Our set redder in a minute.
I'll put a window in your skull, Walton.
Move up to that rock. I'll keep you covered. Watch out for that sneaky bastard behind the outhouse. Try aiming at somebody, goddammit. Now get behind the outhouse. Make sure we see the last of them. Land and road. Make your choice. That's Walt inside the house. Let's see if we can take him alive. Nice shooting, boy. I'd have preferred him to swing. I guess beggars can't be choosers. At least we got this son of a bitch.
Oh, I killed him.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Ew. Come on.
Yeah, where am I? I'm just like in the middle of nowhere. Alright. Come on, horse. Right, now where do we have to go? Minus 100 honor. God damn. Below on a mission. Alright, let's go back to Marshall.
Let's go.
And see what we have to do. Okay, the one thing I do not like about horses in this is how slow they are. Well, not slow, but like how slow they are to re-get their health. Like in Red Dead 2, like horses had a lot more health or stamina than this. Wait, huh? You can quickly travel back to the town using, huh? Oh. I mustn't have it. I've only got a campfire. Either way, I'm here anyway, so. Justice and Pike.
Hello? Hello? It's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of days.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshall! 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 I just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of poor men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marston?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no government boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. Ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill, we supposed you up like an empty person last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. Well, what does a flannel mouse city boy who never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land, bringing modernization and betterments to the West. Not far now. Eyes open, boys.
Load up now.
Holy George. Head for the fort. Be ready, boys. We're probably gonna be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
Okay, so that's how you do dead by, because I thought it was like both of them in the other game. Okay.
Damn! Those bastards were waiting
Oh.
for us.
Isn't ready, but okay.
Come on! Give them hell!
Oh.
You boys take the left fork. I'm going this way. Marston, you can tag along with me or join the deputies.
Fun. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going this way.
Move it out. Stay together.
That was some pretty damn good shooting, John.
Yup. Maybe you ain't the tenderfoot I thought you was.
Coming from you, friend, that's a real compliment.
Did I just hear that meme sound?
We're done for.
That's enough, my friend!
You might as well give it up now.
Hell no. Hold the bridge up ahead.
Where's your friend in iron now? Stay with me.
Like falling off a horse.
You got him good. Full foot. Let's cross while we still can.
Damn, those Baller twins got themselves an army.
Yeah, rustling's a profitable business, and they ain't short on willing recruits these days.
But the rancher can't pay him because it's cattle.
Yep, it's one of them vicious circle things the marshal keeps y'all about. Look, Bobby, they're all across the ranch. I can't take much more of this. Marston swat rustlers like flies.
Marston,
Are you
stay
kidding
with
me?
us. We should cross paths with the marshal up here.
He's been giving them hell on the other side.
That marshal of yours sure doesn't seem to mind getting his hands dirty.
Oh, he ain't afraid to pull the trigger, all right.
And he's been after these rustlers for a long time.
He'd tell you he's all about the book, letting the judge decide a man's fate, but he doles out plenty of his own justice, too. But God damn it, how many of these bastards are there?
Hey, was that you or me?
Just drop the gun! It ain't worth it!
Let's push on to the bridges.
For Christ's sake.
I have no idea where I'm going.
He don't get off the boat.
Careful, you boys. Come on, let's regroup.
I wouldn't do that if I was you, boy. Woo! Keep dropping like that, boy.
You sure put that fella to bed.
You know you're gonna die, right?
Careful, you clodhopper.
I'm gonna beat the lot of you.
This
Are
looks
you
as good a
kidding?
spot as any. Gather around and listen up. Let's get as close as we can before opening fire.
Because they, as if they did not hear us just killing their whole population. Can I kill them? Please, can I kill them?
Tell the bollards to get themselves up. Every last one of you.
Never pull your gun on somebody.
Good shooting, folks. Got him. Come on! Let's get these sons of bitches! Are you gonna shoot any of these rustlers, boy?
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
You'd say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. Wes Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. Wes Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Alright, where do we have to go? Okay, so I'm gonna say let's head to Bonnie just because she's a bit closer. That'll probably be the last mission for this episode.
Let's go.
Oh, come on. Get out of there.
Sure appreciate it.
Those fellas had it coming to them.
Get the hell away from here, everybody!
Really?
Hey, you hear about that gunslinger? He came in from Blackwater to take out the Williamson gang.
Not far outside the ranch.
Didn't I just sleep? Isn't like saving like also skip ahead? Because that's what I did. Isn't that like all you can do? There we go. Now it's day. Alright, like a mini sleep. Alright, women and cattle.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston.
Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need? Money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Right. Are you ready to learn how to herd some cows? Whoa there! Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you. Let's go.
How are you, Miss McFarland?
Easy now.
Nice job, Mr.
Whoa there. Keep on moving. Yeah.
He's got it.
Slow up.
Herd the cows down the road. Pretend you know what you're doing.
Ain't that hard, is it?
Look at the cowboy. Come on, you dumb heifer.
Whoa.
This way. We need to take them out to the pasture.
Easy. Whoa.
He's just showing off now. Keep going.
Good. Now we need to move this entire herd out to the far pasture for grazing.
Hey.
Swing back and forth behind them. Keep them nice and tight.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Keep that herd together now.
Come on. Let's go. Let's go.
Watch for the runner. Big herd for your first time.
Come on.
Barney's gonna love this.
That's pretty easy.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Let's get it. Whoa.
Alright, but anyway guys, that's all the time I've got for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe on your way out, and I'll see you in part 3 of Red Dead Redemption 1, not 2. Bye bye.